Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for him.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn and for San Antonio. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then it's Simmons, and it's Man in at the 1. Well, today is one of those very special dates on the NBA calendar, Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
Outside, Simmons. Wembanyama outside. Knocked loose. Shea left side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Man. The pass to Simmons. Over Shea. No good from Simmons. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The general can't get it to go. Picked him clean. Jumps up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Man passes to Simmons. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by San Antonio. The tray. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Count the basket.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Inside, Wembanyama. Count it, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. There's the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Man, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. Into the lane. It's good. Shea's got 5.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Sohan. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to the General. Sinks that one from the post. The General's got his second bucket of the night.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Team foul. Number 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Spurs with possession. Trailing by 4. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
To the paint. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score, so.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Here we go, San Antonio!
A.J. Griffin's jacked in for Simmons.
Looking here at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. And it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Phenom. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. 9 points in the game so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Out to the wing. Knocked away. Here's the General. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Here's Wembanyama. Coming off 31 points last game. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And no good that time. Brooklyn leading by 6. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Down low. Here's the General. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Perez. To halt the run. And it's good. 2 points. And Brooklyn has possession. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Here's Ginobili after the basket by Brooklyn. Pulls it up. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
That one good for 2. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's the general. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Brooklyn, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their... Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So for Brooklyn now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Spurs trail by 14. Simmons left side and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to prime time. And the Spurs pushing it up now. There's the pass to Perez. Outside for Griffin. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Spurs making a change here. Man's checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's prime time, guarded by Simmons, and the basket is good. 6 points for prime time.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team, but that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Man passes to Simmons. Drains the 19-footer. Simmons got 10.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Phenom, takes it inside, and he gets the bucket. And Brooklyn leads by 17.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wembanyama outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
To the right side. Prime time, the pass to the general. Stolen by Ginobili. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to man. Simmons with it. Launches a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's the general. He's covered by Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Phenom. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 19 points in the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Ginobili. Stolen away. Pass to prime time. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Right there.
To the middle. Stolen by Ginobili. Here's man. A three from Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to prime time from outside the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Chance here to look at the numbers for the general. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brooklyn shooting their third free throw shot of the game. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there, too, because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. And, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Johnson surveying the floor. Feeds it to Ginobili. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 11 points for Ginobili.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
To the wing on the left. And there's the pass to the general. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Spurs. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And right now for the Spurs, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Brooklyn leading by 9. In the corner, it's Che. Inside. Phenom. Defended by Wembanyama. Pass to the general. Here's Phenom, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Spurs have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Primetime. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Primetime's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From deep three-point territory. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for Brooklyn.
They've come away with easy buckets in transition, really pushing the tempo every chance they get, keeping the D on its heels.
An aggressive approach that's been working all night.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Brooklyn leading by 12. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then it's Simmons, and it's man in at the point. Wembanyama, right side, traps in the tray. Simmons got the first points of the second half here for the Spurs.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Prime time. Charity stripe shot. Count that bucket.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And stolen by Chain. Tipped away. And stolen by Simmons. Driving in. Plays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 18 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. He was all alone on that one.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first three shots.
That'll be a 5-second call. Now look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes it to Primetime. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Has to Sohan. Driving the lane. Unable to get that one.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. Now the pass to Simmons. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Pass to Man. Clock at 6. Fires for 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And suddenly, his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range, not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Spurs. A pull-up. Doesn't go for him.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
A leaner, good. And Brooklyn leads by 8.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them though.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Sohan. Takes the 3, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
This is it to Che. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Has to Sohan. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. No good from Ginobili. Brooklyn leading by 7. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Brooklyn, quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And right now for Brooklyn, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
It's on target from the high post. Ginobili's got 13.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And taking a look here at some stats for Che. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, my. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The pass to the general. With the drive, uses both hands to slam it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Long range from the inbound, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that is a big-time three, fellas, to extend their lead right at the buzzer.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
Assist from.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. So for Brooklyn now, here's man. It's deflected. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the call will be against Primetime. That'll be his second foul of the game. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Phenom. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's an 18-point game. Here's Mann. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Primetime, and he dunks it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Let's go, everyone! Give it up for your Spurs!
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Griffin puts one up from 19, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Griffin hits them both. Brooklyn leading by 16. Pass to Primetime. Shot clock at 5. Passes to the general, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in.
Your Spurs, number 10, Jeremy Sohan.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now, Wembanyama. He gets it in there.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Phenom. Rejected by Ginobili. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last.
Substitution for your Spurs, Simmons.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
Here's Mann. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And the 3 off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Phenom, and it's blocked. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
14 foul. Third personal foul. 14 foul.
.149 left here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Nailed from three-point land. 23 points in the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Mann passes to Simmons. Picked off in midair.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. .107 left in the fourth quarter. From downtown, rebound Brooklyn.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, the general, and the layup's good off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Back to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Good on the triple.
And I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot. When he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
There's the double team with Ginobili. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Sherry's shot is good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.